All right, I got Sammy El Gallo Fino Castañeda here with me, man. He's a boxer in the 140-pound division, super or light welterweight, right? And from Mercedes, Texas. Got the ABO and WBF light welterweight belts. He'll be boxing at the Midnight Massacre boxing event October 25th at La Catedral in Mission, Texas. Sammy, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I feel great, man. It's a pleasure being here, man. Thank
Orale.
you, especially us being from the same city, you know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I remember seeing you on your first fight, man. It was 2018. Was I the ring announcer back then?
2018, yeah, you were. It was for Marines.
Orale, talk
It
right
was
into
o-
the mic so we can catch
it
every
was
word.
over there in Brownsville. It was right
Yeah,
at with Marines. It was at my very first fight, 2018.
yeah,
And then that's crazy.
yeah. I grew up in Mercedes, man, and I grew up with your uncle and your dad and all your Castañeda family, man. We go
Everybody.
back a long ways, man. And some of
Everybody.
your cousins, I guess, yeah, cousins, right? Because Danny and Tito and Rey and all, they're your cousins,
They're
or
my
yeah,
cousins.
because they're your dad's
Yeah.
cousins, right?
Yeah, their dad was my grandpa's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were into the boxing when they were kids
Everybody,
too,
bro.
man. Yeah, I
All
mean,
my family, like even my mom's side too.
mm-hmm. Oh,
Barrientos,
Barrientos, yeah,
Barrientos,
Thomas.
Thomas, all of them.
So
I
you've been,
started off with them,
yeah.
so that yeah.
Well, you know what's crazy? The very first fight I ever was a ring announcer at was in 1990. It was the very
Okay,
first fight I ever did was Thomas Barrientos, and it was a
damn,
championship fight, and he won. And
really?
man, we're so proud of him, man. We're
It
so
was here.
happy. Yeah, it was here at the Far Event Center.
Oh, that's when he won the IBF.
I,
I
I,
think it was
it
IBF.
was one of those belts, man. I'm talking 35 years ago. So, I mean,
Yeah, I remember. I know when he won the world. Yeah, that has to be the one.
yeah, man, it was very promising for him until he ran into Rafael Ruelas, I think it was on Tuesday night
Yeah, but
fights
he was
back in the
supposed to
day.
fight the younger brother, I think. But
Yeah, it
then
was
like it was
Roel
a
and Rafael or something. They
yeah.
were Ruelas guys.
Yeah, and they put him in with the older brother, the
Yeah,
bigger one.
yeah, and boy, he dominated Thomas pretty bad. I remember seeing that fight, and hoping that he would win, but it was just another level. But I've always thought it's a little tough for boxers out of this area to be able to compete once they go up with world class type boxers because of down here there really isn't. You'd have to go to like a really professional camp
Yeah,
with like great sparring partners.
to get yeah
Yeah,
to get
because
used to it.
I remember down here, pues we'd spar with our primo or with whatever, you know what I mean? And then you go up and you fight a guy that's been sparring heavy duty dudes, in
Yeah,
camp, and it shows, right, man? Have you ever done anything like that? Like
I went.
gone out to another camp somewhere else in the United States to
Yeah, the
train?
last two fights, I went to the Robert Garcia. I was RGBA over there at Riverside.
Okay,
So I was I don't know if you like kept up with that. I was like Rayo's main sparring partner for when he beat Pitbull Cruz.
okay.
When he beat him, yeah, I sparred with all them man over there. It was a
Hmm.
great experience for two camps. And this camp I'm back with my old trainer where I was my best version of myself,
See.
James Payton. So I'm back with him. But yeah, man, those camps over there are different. The sparring is different.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
And you eat, breathe, and shit boxing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And
you got to.
repeat.
You got to, bro.
Yeah.
You got to. No distractions, no bullshit. Just
That's another
straight,
thing, when you're
straight
down here in
business.
the Rio Grande Valley, you got a lot of distractions.
It's
You
all in,
got, yeah, isn't it crazy?
it's
You
all in
got
the
to get out
mind.
of this element and go in there and just focus. A lot of times it's hard for boxers that have a part-time job or full-time
Yeah,
job and then train after work and then, try to compete, because
yeah,
they're barely trying to get up in the boxing world to where they can make a living. But it turns out that it's not as beneficial as just dedicating your entire time and effort to the
yep,
sport and to the craft, right?
yeah. It's tough in the beginning. I'm gonna be honest with you. You gotta like market yourself good. You gotta brand yourself good, just like you did, and just be a role model, for the young kids as well.
Hmm.
Because there's different things that go on in life, and that's my thing. I want to teach everybody to get back up, no
In
matter
tw-
how many times you fall down.
yeah, in 2018, that was your first fight, huh?
Yep.
and
2018.
well, we had COVID after that, so that kind of put a wrench into
Yeah.
everything. And if you were working your way up, the momentum was,
Yeah,
it was
everything
taken
like kind
away.
of put a pause. Yeah.
Yeah. After that 2018 fight, did you fight any more before the COVID outbreak?
I've I actually stopped boxing
Yeah.
after that,
Okay.
and I was partying, man. I mean, you know how it is.
Yeah.
I was lost.
What
I was
happened?
lost.
What
A
what?
lot of mental stuff, personal things happened too as well. I just got into like wrong people, been around the wrong people, stuff like that, wrong crowd,
Mhm.
and just got into partying, things like that. Just having battles every day, you know.
How old were you when you were when in 2018 when you had your first fight,
I
man?
think I was 20,
You were 20 years old. Yeah, because you're not,
20.
you were born 98.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were
I
going
was
on
20
20.
or 19,
Yeah.
something like that.
And then you got a little taste. And like what motivated you to even attempt to box before that?
Dude, I don't even. You know what it was? Honestly, I think it was the Roosters
Mhm.
because my dad would take me to Rooster fights like every weekend, right?
Mhm.
Back then when my grandpa was still alive,
See.
and I think like I was young because I was 6 years old when I really wanted to start boxing. When I wanted to go to Barrientos,
Mhm.
my dad never took me though. He never took me to my 8th birthday.
Okay.
So then and later on, years went on later, and then he told me that the reason I was like, why didn't you take me when I was 6? When I asked you to, and I was so young, so I don't really remember exactly like what pushed me. I just know the Roosters. But he told me that he thought I would quit, so he never took me. And he told me that when I was 15, and I
Mhm.
was going to a national tournament, and here I am, bro.
So
Still
you
at
went
it.
through the amateur ranks?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have like 98 fights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
amateur. I won ringside world championships. I won nationals once. I fought different people, bro.
Mhm.
I fought a lot of top guys that are there. Virgil Ortiz,
Yeah.
Devin Haney. I
Yeah.
fought,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow, dude, that's awesome.
yeah.
And then
So,
you decided to go pro in 2018.
yup.
And when you were training in the Golden Gloves and all that in amateur, were you out of the Betocar camp over
No,
there in
I was
Mercedes
going
or?
actually when I fought Golden Gloves. When I fought Virgil Estate, I was a Barrientos. I
Okay,
went back to Barrientos.
okay,
So it was Joel Barrientos.
órale,
Yeah, he
yeah.
was in my corner.
And then you did your first fight, and it was in Brownsville, Texas. I was a ring announcer. I remember seeing your dad there with you on
Yup.
in your corner. Very
Everybody, the
proud of
whole
you.
family,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
was
You had
there.
quite a support system there, man.
Yeah,
To help you
yeah, I'm
out.
thankful for that, man.
Yeah,
That's what keeps me going as well. Like my daughter especially, but
yeah.
at that time, like my family, the support, the city
Uh
of
huh.
Mercedes, um,
Yeah.
it really keeps it going.
What after you fought the first fight, then everything went downhill from there, or what?
I
You
mean, you
did you
know how it
spiral
is,
out of
man.
control?
Sometimes it's just dealing with the demons, the
Mm-hmm.
mental, just mental, mental illness, addiction, shit like that. I got into that. Started partying, drinking a lot, and you know what inspired me to come back and get help? I actually got help after about 2 years. So I went up to 220 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Tyson Fury was the one.
Oh wow.
Tyson Fury, I saw one video of a YouTube video. There was one night where I exploded, right, bro? And then I, my family came, was, Edwin, Regina, all them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Los primos.
they came and they told me, like, you need help. Like, you need to go get help. And I was like, okay, like, nah, I don't need help. You know how it is. Like, at that moment, I'm thinking,
Yeah,
like,
we're
I
in
don't need that. I
denial.
don't need that.
Yeah,
Like,
I ain't got a
I
problem.
ain't got a
We're
problem.
in
It's just,
denial, man.
yeah, I'll stop this. I'll stop doing this, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So then it was a Friday night, and then I saw a video. Tyson Fury popped up on my stuff, and I saw a video where he was talking about his stuff. Like he got help, and partying, drinking, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get help. It was the exact same thing. I attempted suicide that night. There was a lot of different, yeah. And I saw his video.
Mm-hmm.
That's what inspired me to go get help Monday.
What year was this, man?
This was in, I think it was 2021.
After COVID.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was around that time, 2021 or 2020.
And what kind of help did you seek?
I went to talk to what are they called?
A
Um,
counselor or
not a
Rehab,
counselor, like
therapist,
those mental doctors,
oh, psychiatrist.
psychiatrists.
Okay.
Yeah,
How did that work for you, man?
and it seems like that was my first time ever going to a place with psychiatrists and stuff like that,
Hmm.
and it actually it's like my life made sense type in a way, you know,
Hmm.
like they were describing everything, and it's like, bro, like how long did I have this, like, or whatever's going on, because it made sense. You know, I'm not the type like when I'm there like in the couch, I can't be sitting down. I gotta be doing something.
Yeah.
And sure enough, like I have addictive personality as well.
Yeah.
So you know,
And you
yeah,
probably have that energy that,
yeah,
it makes it hard. Sometimes, in my case, when I was attracted to alcohol and marijuana, um, it was a form of self medicating
yeah.
because my wife, she says I'm ADHD. So back in school in elementary, sixth grade, seventh grade, that's when I started drinking. I I was bouncing off the walls. I'd get bored real easy.
Yeah,
I didn't want to be in class. I couldn't focus. And then I'd smoke a joint and drink a
that's
beer, and I was like, "Oh, I could focus. I could hear songs and listen to." So I think it was a form of self-medicating. And now, in school they medicate the kids, to
yeah.
keep them from doing to try to make them focus and calm down. But I sometimes think what would have happened if they would have medicated me with pharmaceuticals instead of me self-medicating. Well,
I
I probably maybe wouldn't have gone through that crazy
do that
25
crazy
years of
route, right?
cocaine and crack and all that bullshit. But it's the past, and I finally decided to get some help as well. I never really went to a psychiatrist. I went to a rehab, and then I went to meetings, and I followed the procedure of the 12 steps,
Okay.
and then I'd counsel with some of the guys that had been sober for many years, because those guys, they
Like the
call your
real
shit.
people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like the
mean,
people that have gone through
I'd
it.
go into the
Yeah.
meetings and some guy'd say, "My name's Dave, and I've been sober since February 3rd,
Yeah.
1987." And I'm like, "That's the guy I need to talk to, bro.
Yeah.
Not the guy that's been sober 2 years. I want the guy that's been sober for
And
decades."
sometimes not even the doctor, bro. Like it's sometimes people that really could help you are the people that gone through it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah. That's what I tell a lot of addicts. I said, "Hey, man, look." Some of us, and it works for some people to go to church and and just change your life and become a reborn again Christian. But a lot of us are spiritually bankrupt, bro. We don't have
Yeah.
any space to bring in any spiritual guidance because we're empty, bro.
Yeah.
And so we go to a church, or we go and we really, it doesn't last long for us. And I always tell people, if you want to learn how to change the oil to a car, you go to a guy that knows how to change the oil
Change
to
the
the
world,
car, right?
yeah.
If you want to learn how to build homes, you hang out with a construction guy and you learn how he does
Yeah.
it. If you want to learn how to stay sober, you hang out with a guy that's been sober for 20
Yeah.
years, and man, you know what? You might be able to get
To
this,
do it. Yeah, yeah.
And so that's really why I went, and then those guys, you can't pass any bullshit past them, bro. You can't bullshit them, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with me too. When I get people that come up to me, since I'm going on 18 years clean and sober, there's guys that are chavalones that are trying to, stay sober, y vienen y me avientan una chingadera, and I call them on their shit, and they were like, este vato, hey,
Yeah.
man, I got paid to fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But it is a daily reprieve, man. It's a one day at a time thing. So in 2021, you went to go see the psychiatrist, and how long did that go on? Or are you still seeing one?
No, not right now at the moment,
Okay.
but at that moment I did for like 3 days in a row,
Mm-hmm.
and then I remember it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I went running, right? But I was 220 pounds, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had to, like I couldn't even finish the damn
Andabas
mile.
heavyweight,
Like
papa.
yeah, I was ready to Deontay Wilder, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like
You'd have to fight those 7 foot
yeah,
dudes now.
Andy
Yeah,
Ruiz. I was
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah.
I was like just trying to run, and then I couldn't finish it. I was,
Uh-huh.
so I would walk, but I would be listening. Like honestly, at that moment, I was listening to Christian music. Like it was helping me go,
Yeah.
keep going. And I was like, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. So
Yeah.
I ended up going back to the trainer I'm with right now. Again, I went with him. I went to his gym, by another friend, Went to his gym. I was 212 pounds when we weighed there. When I weighed myself, and then I lost all that weight because he told me to fight in December. We're like 2 months. It was like 60 some days, and then he's like, "There's a fight in December," and then I was like, "Bro, like I want to fight," and he goes, "Dude, you're too heavy." I'm like, "I'll make the weight, 147," and he's like, "No, like you're too heavy." My dad was the one, bro. Like you didn't believe shit I said,
Hmm.
but I was like, "I'm gonna
No,
make it,
it's
Dad. I'm gonna
hard.
make it."
Yeah.
And then guess I proved him wrong. That was the best
Good.
feeling.
That was a
Cause
challenge for you.
I ended up, bro. That was the worst time. Like all I ate was tilapia every single day,
Oh man,
every single
that's
day,
dry, dude.
every single day.
Uh huh.
Just tilapia
Uh huh.
with just like broccoli a little bit. And wear sauna suit 3 times workout a day every single day, and I lost the weight, bro. I don't know how I did it to this day.
Determination.
Yeah, yeah, and the willpower, bro,
Hmm.
and the dedication, and I made the weight after that. I just stayed active, 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 active. Went 13. I went wait with him. I went 9-0. Then I went to camp over there at RGBA, and then now I'm back. And when I went like 9-0, I fought at the Paint Arena. I won the belt. Certain things that like happen within family stuff. My family, like my baby mama and stuff,
Hmm.
and I relapsed
Oh.
after that fight. People
Hmm.
didn't know that. Well,
Yeah.
people knew that. People know.
Yeah.
And whatever. So
How'd you feel when that happened?
at the moment, I felt like, you know, I had my house. I felt good. I was like, all right, whatever.
And once the
Whatever.
buzz went off.
Yeah, but once the buzz went off, yeah, I felt like guilty as shit,
Yeah, dude,
Like
that's the worst.
like
The
just the
coming
worst.
down, bro.
Yeah, and I still
Knowing
kept
that you failed not only people but yourself, dude. Right?
my daughter, bro. That's
Yeah.
what the worst part was. And I kept and I honestly, man, thank the man upstairs that I'm 13-0, cuz I was still partying at that
Yeah.
time.
Do you think that that success made you confident enough to think that you were going to be able to handle your drugs and alcohol, man?
It
Because sometimes, people go to the gym and they think that helps them,
yeah.
but it makes them more confident to think they can be able to control the drug that
Yeah.
controlled them.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's the
we
first thing.
and we have to be the type to test the waters, bro,
Yeah.
to prove, and that comes from ego and
And hell nah, bro.
yeah,
Like, and that's the biggest lie we tell ourselves.
yeah, dude,
Straight up.
that's
Like,
what it is.
that's what happened. And whatever. I got, it just, we split up. So I just got into it and
Yeah.
party and all that again. And well, right now, I, what is it? Like a month and a half, barely. But like, I switched up. I was
Hmm.
like, hell nah. Like, I gotta go.
What made
Honestly,
you switch up again?
I went to because I had stopped boxing because I'm in real estate as well.
Okay.
So I had and thanks shout out to Zarate Homes because they're the ones that gave me the opportunity.
Hmm.
But I stopped boxing. I stopped. Like I was like I'm not gonna box no more.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. The love fell out of it. I didn't
Yeah.
really. I was just tired of it, and I just was not gonna do it. And then we, I mean, I'm the first time I got help, I did it for my family, right? To get my family together
Hmm.
again,
Yeah.
which it worked at that time.
Yeah.
And because I was a lost cause when she was with me at that time,
Hmm.
and she went through the bullshit with me. So I got help to fix my family and keep
Hmm.
us together. So then, things happened again or whatever, whatever. And so we're split up right now, right? Well, we've been already for a minute. So now I got help for myself.
That's what it's got to be, bro.
And that's what's different this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like
It's got
I'm
to be
doing
for
it
you, man.
myself,
Yeah.
and that's what like people like it's hard for even me to believe. Like I didn't think I would do it.
Well, the thing is you do it for yourself, and then everything else falls into place,
Yeah,
bro. But
that's
you have to do it for you.
and it feels way different, bro.
Hmm.
Like this time feels way different, better.
Yeah.
Like and I feel like maybe that could be the reason why it relapsed. Maybe
Do you have a support system, like, other addicts that are in recovery that you can call in case you feel like? Because what happens is a lot of people don't understand, a lot of addicts don't understand. They think relapse is when you take that first bump or that first
yeah,
drink. No, it's when you think about taking it. You
Yeah.
know, when you say, hey, chinga, me voy a ir a pistear unas virongas, you start planning it in your head, bro. You start obsessing
Yeah.
about the feeling you're going to get when you take that drink. And then
Yeah.
we tell ourselves, because I've done it, it's me. We tell ourselves, I'll just go get fucked up this one time and then I won't do it again.
Yeah,
And it's like
bro.
it never happened. I mean, we're fucking insane, dude. You know,
Yeah.
And we have to keep ourselves in check. And sometimes when I have a thought like that, I gotta call somebody that's gonna put me in check, like one of those guys I was just talking about that's been sober for 20, 30 years.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
So you gotta have some sort of, support system that's just like us,
Yes.
but ain't doing what we're doing. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly. Doing the
Which would
right
be the
things.
drugs and alcohol. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
of
So
course.
you've got my number, bro.
Hell
You know,
yeah, bro.
anytime you give me a call, I'll set you straight,
I
man. You
appreciate
know what
that,
I
man.
mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro, because you've got a lot of potential and you've got a lot, to live for. You
Exactly,
got
man.
kids, you got their mom too, and everything can become civil and everything can come into place where everybody can be happy together, even though maybe we're not together, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it all starts with you, dude. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
You're the
definitely.
nucleus. You're the center point, you
Yeah, yeah.
know?
Of course, man. And
Yeah.
that's why now I'm excited for what's to come.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter. I mean, I'm just glad like she's old enough to understand what's going on, and she
How
understands.
old is your daughter?
She's 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah, Jada. So
Well,
like,
she's still little, man. It's it's best if you do what you're doing now. That way, she doesn't have to live through it when she's in her teens
yeah,
and
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
and getting older. But
But it's we have a great relationship. That's what's important.
good,
Like we
yeah.
all have a great relationship. So that's great. That's important. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Between you know how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a
No, I
little
mean
rough.
everything has its bumps, but
But we have a great relationship
yeah,
with especially for her.
yeah.
So like it's great, man. Like and I feel in a great place now. Like
Good.
man, I feel awesome, focused, ready to go. I'm working out 3 times, 4 times a day.
Hmm.
I'm ready because I'm hearing things behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like what's going on, and there's big things gonna happen right after this fight.
Awesome.
So I'm excited for it to represent not only the city of Mercedes, but the
That's
whole
todo.
valley, bro.
Los
The
Castañedas, bro.
whole valley, Castañedas, bro. Like
Asústame one time.
exactly, bro.
Yeah, man. It's
Delfino.
happening. Midnight Massacre boxing event, October 25th, La Catedral in Mission, Texas, man. Go check out Sammy El Gallo Fino Castañeda, light welterweight, Mercedes, Texas. And what'd you think of that Canelo fight, man, against Crawford, bro?
Crawford want me some money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? I was thinking, everybody that bet on Crawford, man, they ended up winning pretty
yeah.
damn
I
good.
didn't bet that much because honestly, I did not think it was gonna be that easy. I did not think so, but I bet it. I bet it a couple hundreds, but I did not think it was gonna be that easy. So I was like holding back. But dude, he made it look easy.
And he had to go up 13
I
pounds.
know, bro, but like Crawford is different. I knew he was different,
Hmm.
but at that moment, and he's so humble,
And
bro.
he's
I met,
almost 40.
yeah, he's almost 40. But the thing is, he was not in much wars. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like Canelo's been in wars.
Yeah, 65 fights, dude.
Shit, that takes a toll on you. You know, your
Yeah.
head, your body,
You think
everything.
Canelo's going to come back? Or, I mean, the guy's got it all,
Well,
dude.
he
And
is
he's
gonna come
done
back
it
for
all.
2 fights.
What's that?
He is for 2 fights.
Okay.
He's under contract for 2 fights. So
Okay.
he is coming back. I just don't know against who. But
Yeah.
I don't think Bud again. I
Right.
don't think Crawford again.
Well,
Hell
I
no.
mean, 4 belts, bro. But Crawford's going to have to stay at that weight, and he looked good at that weight. So, who does he fight next?
For him, I mean, I don't. Maybe I think he'll go back down, bro. He should go back down to 160
Hmm.
at least.
But he's got to defend those titles, right? They're at
I mean, he could
the
just
higher weight.
vacate him.
Yeah, también.
Yeah, if he wants. Cause I mean, I know they're talking about Benavides, but
Yeah.
nah. Benavides is a huge
See.
dude. Benavides is huge.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing.
Who's your all-time favorite boxer of all time, man?
My all-time favorite? I like I like Roy Jones.
Roy Jones Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would have to be Roy Jones.
yeah.
And it's crazy, bro. Like Roy Jones is a great guy, bro. I've met him a lot of times. We text and stuff. He's a great heart. guy. Like that's the thing about him. Like, and plus he has the best highlights of all time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? He
What do
was
you all text about, man? Do you text?
Roosters.
Huh?
Roosters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he has some of ours.
oh
My
okay.
dad sent him some.
Oh,
So he has some roosters over there, game farm
oh
over there.
wow.
So yeah, bro, it's a small world.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy,
Rooster
man.
brother for life, right there. That's what he
Yeah.
says.
Well, Sammy, man, I appreciate you coming down to the show, man. El Gallo Fino Castañeda, Sammy, 140-pound light welterweight. Make sure to go check him out and support him. And, of course, all our local 956 boxers here in South Texas, man. We always give them all the love, man, because they're from here and they're us. That's what they are, man.
Exactly.
Midnight Massacre boxing event, October 25th, La Catedral in Mission, Texas, man. Asústame one time.